Hey guys, my name is Lauren House. I am your hostess of Beyond the House, and we are on the Social Nostra network. So today I actually wanted to talk about habits to keep a healthy and positive mindset. I, for some reason today, was complimented 3 times on how inspirational I am on my social media. And, that's a total struggle. I know who I am on the inside. I know what I've been through or what I'm going through, or I don't look cute today or whatever it is. I feel fat, all these things. So when you hear people who you don't know that well, but you're definitely more than an acquaintance, but you don't hang out with them all the time, when these people start complimenting you, there's just something about it. So I thought that I would record a podcast for everybody so that you can maybe gather some ideas on how to keep a positive mindset. And we are in the Corona life right now. So I think that everything is magnified because people are panicking. And number one is you have to have an abundance mindset, right? So, I don't even know where to start with this. I guess an easy place to start would be my morning routine. I am a morning person, so that makes it a little bit easier for me to get up at 4:30 or 5. My friends think I'm crazy. But I love it. There's something very magical about a morning to me. It's the start of a new day. There's endless possibilities that can happen. You just don't even know what's in store. And especially being a real estate agent, I can have a plan for my entire day. And then all of a sudden everyone cancels and my day's been rearranged, or now I'm working from home, or now I'm in the field. And it's just something I have to adapt to. And if I were super rigid, this would take a toll on me. It would mentally frustrate me. So this job has definitely taught me how to be more in the flow with things. You can't have a bad attitude if somebody cancels. It just is what it is. You're dealing with everybody else's life. So my morning routine is that I lay in bed. Well, first of all, my cats run across my pillow to wake me up. It is hysterical. And I lay there, and you're in your theta phase when you're going to bed and when you're waking up in the morning. So that's the best time to manifest. That's the best time to visualize in order to manifest. So I lay there in bed as I'm waking up, and I think about all the things that I want my life to be. It can be business, it can be personal, it can be whatever kind of dream that you are hoping to achieve, any big, small, doesn't matter. So I lay in bed and I do that for however long, and I try to feel it. I smile, I visualize it, if it's a feeling, I try to stir that feeling up so that I'm going into the day and putting this vibe out there. So when I actually get out of bed, I say it's a great day to be alive, and today is going to have endless possible possibilities. Today's a great day to be alive. There are endless positive. There we go. It's not the morning, so apparently I can't even remember it. There are endless positive possibilities, and I came up with this, I don't know, I want to say 6 months ago, but I feel like I've been doing it a lot longer than that, just to see how it would impact my day. I started playing with words. Yep, I would say this was probably September, October 2019. I started playing with words because I wanted to see how influential the words that came out of your mouth, the stories you tell yourself, the thoughts you think, how do they really impact you? So I had days where I didn't say it, and I had days where I would say it. And I pretty much say it every single day now, just because something magical, and maybe that's a silly word for it, but something magical, unexpected, great happens on these days that I say it. And on the days that I don't, they truly are mediocre, but it's such a habit at this point that I can't even remember. It's like locking your car. Did I lock my car? Did I say it this morning? I can't remember. So on the days that I know that I have to be somewhere, I do set an alarm just in case. I actually sleep with my phone on silent in my kitchen, because if it were next to my bed, I'm sure I would look at it at 2:30 in the morning when I can't sleep. So I sleep with my phone on silent in the kitchen, and I have a clock radio in my room, and that's what wakes me up. I love my country music, so I wake up to my country music, and on days that I am ready to rock, I have a dance party at 5 a.m. in my bedroom, and I just sing to my cats. I don't even care, and it just sets this incredible tone for the day. Think about your birthday. when it's your birthday, nothing can mess with you. Nothing's going to bring you down off the high. And that's exactly how some of these days are. I wake up and I like do my dance and I sing and I'm happy and I'm like ready to go. And not every day I wake up like that. Like I would be a robot if I did. So on the days that I don't, like I still say like today is a great day to be alive. It's going to be endless positive possibilities. And I say it, but I don't really mean it. There's no gumption in there, which is one of my favorite words, by the way. So I still say it, but without putting the emphasis in it, it doesn't really do anything. So I do my thing around my house, and I wanted to share these items with you. So a girlfriend of mine gave this to me for my birthday. This is one of my favorite books. It's called Journey to the Heart, and each day it has a date. So you can just I literally just read through it every single year. And I read it majority of the mornings, but if I have to get up and be somewhere and I'm on the go, it just doesn't happen. And then I do my cards. I'm very spiritual, and I have 6 decks of oracle cards. These 2 are recommended by a different girlfriend, but I've added them to my morning routine. And these just kind of set the tone for the day. They tell me where I'm at. I just ask the angels to show me what I need to know for the day. Maybe it's about work, maybe it's personal, it doesn't matter. So I really enjoy this, and I don't know, it just kind of is crazy when a card pops out of the deck when you're shuffling and you know that card is for you. It's pretty incredible what comes out, what you're thinking and what you're feeling and where you're at, and there's just no replacement for it. So it's a little bit maybe of an addiction. I have my tea time. I do all my meditation stuff. Sometimes I do listen to YouTube videos, something inspirational. Sometimes I actually I have all my crystals around my house. So I actually made crystal flashcards because I want to have a better understanding of what each of them do. I know a very surfacey, broad generalization of what each of them do. So I actually went through and made those. So sometimes I study those. Sometimes I read a quick excerpt out of a book that I'm reading, a self-development book. And then I go to my desk and I write 25 times my affirmations. It's the same sentence, and I've tweaked it over the years. But it still is, instead of for example, instead of saying, I was taught to say, I enjoy making X amount of dollars. And now I say I must make, and I can't even tell you what a difference it's made, because saying that you enjoy something is throwing it out there. Yes, it can happen. I'm not saying that it won't, but when you say I must make, it is ingraining something in you that literally when I have my days where I'm I just want to chill, that comes in my head. I must make X amount of dollars, and it keeps me going. And that has worked for me. So that might be an affirmation that you say, and other affirmations can be simple. I am powerful. I am loved. I am at peace. Whatever you need, whatever comes after the I am, you can just fill in the blank. And that's an easy way to start. If you're having a hard time, worrying about something, thinking about somebody, you can't get over a situation, work, when you find yourself going down these rabbit holes, it definitely helps to just make yourself start thinking of your affirmations. And it can just be something to get your mind back into a positive place. I do think that exercising is extremely healthy. I exercise, it depends. I probably 2, 3, 4 times a week. It depends. I used to be very rigid. I actually was anorexic for 13 years. So I had to work out for sure every day, if not twice a day. And it caused a lot of guilt if I didn't, which obviously isn't very healthy. So now it's one of those things that if I can't make it to exercise, it is what it is. I move on. I know I'll get it the next day or maybe in a couple days. And then I try to look at it as a positive thing. You know what? I'm not being lazy. I'm giving my body a rest. So just little things, switching your mindset in those ways help. Another fun one to play with is saying there's not enough time in the day, and then saying I have enough time in the day. So I went 2 weeks, I think it was September of last year. And this was a literal test that I did. I said, there's not enough time in the day. So, and when people would ask how I was, I'd be like, oh, there's just not enough time in the day. And I would say it in all these different tones of voice, and it would create that ripple effect and come back. I was late for everything. I just could not catch up. I woke up extra tired. It was rough. It was a very rough 2 weeks. And finally at the end, I was like, okay, let's see if this works. I literally started saying I have enough time. I was 15 to 25 minutes early ready, 15 to 25 minutes early for everything. Like I would be sitting, I'd have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock and I'm like sitting in my kitchen at 7:15. I'm like, how did that just happen? And it is so bizarre how that works. Like just telling yourself that you have enough time, things just run smoother. So whatever it is that you want, always find the positive version of it instead of finding the negative version. That will always, always help. Another thing that I like to do at the end of the day is when I get in bed at night, I lay there and on my fingers, I literally count my 5 wins. Obviously, not every day is a great day, but if you can take 5 things, and honestly, like there have been times when I'm like, my eyelashes look good today. My outfit was cute, like whatever, just something stupid to like get to 5. Trust me, we all have those days. But then you have other days where it's like you don't have enough fingers and hands to even count because you're at 15 and you lost count because it's been such a good day. And then those are the days that make you fall asleep with a smile on your face. And I truly believe that you bring that energy into the next day. You sleep well. There's just like this cyclical feeling of positivity flowing through your body when you're happy and when you feel good about everything. You want your manifesto to be about money and how it comes easily to you. You can't just say, I have an abundance mindset and I make this amount of money a year. Like you still have to put some work into it. But a good way for manifesting, which this is funny, this is like the best example for me. And I have no idea why this happens, but every time in the past literally 5 years, I've said, I want to go to the lake. I always get invites like 2 to 3 days. Can I talk? 2 to 3 days later to go to the lake. And it's funny because it's like, you want what you can't have, right? Like typically I'm working on the weekends. So if somebody offers me an invite to the lake, like I really have to clear my calendar and get in the mindset of, okay, I'm not going to be working on Sunday. It's okay. I'm allowed to go have some fun. But I get the offers. And I think it's so cool that it's something, because it is something that I genuinely want to do. And when you legitimately, genuinely, wholeheartedly want something, the universe will deliver it. Only if it's right for you, though. We're not talking about boys. Boys who are no good for you should stay away and you should not be wishing for them. Conversations I have with my girlfriends all the time. So yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. I actually just ordered a book and I will make a podcast on this book once I actually get through it. It's a journaling book. It's like a little bit of a creative way to go about your mornings, and a morning routine is helpful. It keeps you on track and it keeps you in line. It keeps you staying positive and wanting to move forward. And the days that I don't have my morning, my days do feel off. And some days I don't feel like getting up extra early if I have to be somewhere early. I don't feel like waking up at 4 instead of 5. I'd rather have the sleep. So, it's being in the flow of it majority of the time instead of every single day, I have to do this. It's rigid. And if you don't miss it, this is going to happen. Like, no, you still have to. And even the days that I can't write down my affirmations, I say them over and over in my head. So there's lots of ways around this. I hope that this helps. I hope you can even choose one thing that you can start incorporating into your days. But I just thought I would share that since I had a few people randomly all in the same day, all in the same few hours actually, tell me how much they appreciate my inspiration online. So I just thought I would share it. Hopefully it helps. I'm always happy to brainstorm with you, talk to you, bounce ideas off of each other about what we can do to make our mindsets even more positive, make our lives more lucrative and fun, like whatever it is you're looking for. I'm sure you can bring some value to me because I can bring some value to you. My Instagram is _Lauren.house_, and I will always respond to your message. Might not get there right away, but I will always respond. And if you need anything, let me know. I'm always around. Thank you.